I have a confession to make. I wasted 4 years learning art the wrong way. I've analyzed all my 4 years, the mistakes that I did, the things that made my progress slower, the things that actually improved me, and how we could achieve it in a more faster and more organized way. I have an elaborate planner ready for you now. So, what you need right now is a notebook and a pen. Just note everything what I'm saying today because this is a life changing video. This is something that will really set the mark in your art journey. All right, I am going to share with you four simple steps that you need to follow, and boom, your art journey will be way faster than you think. Let's get started. Number one is plan your consistency. You might have heard this a number of times that you need to be consistent in your art, you need to regularly do art, you need to be really continuous in doing it. You need to plan your consistency. What I mean by planning your consistency is this. Number one thing, what are you going to draw every single day? Number two, what is the minimum time boundary of doing it? So basically, you have to draw consistently, but you need to figure out what you need to draw. There's a difference between what you want to draw and what you need to draw. All right. Second thing, the timer. So setting up a short period for minimum would be nice because when you are tired, your brain will automatically say it's just a 5 minute sketching. So you could do it anyways. You'll do it. If you like it, you'll continue and do it more than 5 minutes or just finish it by the fifth minute and leave it and sleep. Both ways you actually maintained your consistency. Step number two, get good at your fundamentals. Be it any medium, material, or style, you need to have a really strong base. And to build a really strong base, you need to work on your base, right? This was one mistake I did when I was learning art back in the old days. I used to watch a lot of tutorials and one tutorial after another, one artist's time lapse after another. Some artists used to say use mechanical pencils, that's my secret. And I used to jump out of my house, buy a mechanical pencil, and start drawing. The result wouldn't be that great. I changed my mediums a number of times. I changed my art styles a number of times, different techniques I used, but the progress wasn't as I expected. And that was because I was treating all the content as if it was a buffet in front of me. But trust me, that won't help you at all. This is the core of all problems, and I have a solution for it. And that solution is wrapped up in a gift, which I'll be revealing at the last of this video. Step 3, draw what you see. This might sound really crazy right now. I might sound super stupid or super cliche, I don't know. But listen to me. This is the very, very, very important thing, and I did this mistake, and that took me 4 years to learn something that would have taken just a few months. All right. Uh, I had a lot of references saved on Pinterest and on Instagram and on Google, and I had a lot of tutorials that I'd saved from YouTube. Please don't draw what you want to, but initially, if you really want to improve, you need to draw what you need to draw. And what you need is to sharpen your fundamentals first. And how will you sharpen your fundamentals? By drawing whatever you see. Maybe it would be a shelf, a pencil, a tripod, a ring light, a person, a chair, a bed, some fruits, some vegetables, some baskets, some sort of technique, some sort of interior of the house, exterior of the house, anywhere and everywhere you go, everything and anything that you see around that is visible to your eyes is a good reference for you. At least it's a reference for you. And you need to master it. Once you can draw anything and everything, then you can actually master any medium you wish, any technique you wish, any method you want to develop. In fact, you can create your own method. This is the last step, the final step that wraps up all the steps from whatever I've said. Challenge yourself. What challenge exactly? I'll tell you right now. So, what you need is a planned challenge, is a fixed time limit challenge. You have a big goal in front of you. It's like a huge pineapple or a huge fruit. You want to eat it all, but to eat it all, you need to take small bites, and at the end, you'll finish the fruit, right? So, similarly, to achieve that huge, humongous goal, you need to set short goals that align with your bigger goal, and ultimately, you achieve it. So when I say smaller goals, I mean smaller challenges. So maybe you do a 1 month challenge, you do a 21 days challenge, a 1 year challenge, or a 100-day sketching challenge, or anything that you really feel excited about, any challenge that you really feel excited about. Back in the days, when I thought of becoming consistent and doing it, this guy here, this awesome artist here, actually inspired me to take up the 100 days challenge. It actually gave me a really good boost. So I'll just quickly summarize whatever I said right now. Step 1, being consistent, planning your consistency. Step 2, polishing your fundamentals, getting to know your fundamentals. Step 3, drawing whatever you see around. Step 4, challenge yourself, 1 month challenge, 21 days challenge, 100 days of sketching challenge, whichever you feel right for yourself. Take it. If you follow these 4 rules, trust me, your art progress would be very, very quicker and would be really mesmerizing. And you won't end up like me, making a video like this after 4 years. But hey, at least I worked and it was an awesome experience. But I want you to have even more awesome experience. Awesomer than my experience. Alright, see you in the next. That is it for today. Oh, did I forget something? Oh, the freebie. I forgot the freebie. Alright, so you remember the step 2 and step 3? I've created an ebook which is like all in one guidelines for beginners. It has the step 2 and 3 covered in it. You'll find everything from scratch to finish on the fundamentals of drawing, what are the fundamentals, and all the different steps you need to follow, what to learn first, what to do later on, and how to do everything from holding a pencil to holding a brush. You have everything covered up in this all-in-one guide. If you want this, you need to first subscribe to my channel. Second, this is my Instagram handle. You see it here. Follow me on Instagram and DM me guide, and I'll share you the ebook right there. All right. By the way, just to tell you, this Instagram handle is not a regular handle where I share my personal photos and casual stuff. It's more like a resource handle where you'll find a lot of resources and study material that would help you in your art journey. All right. Whether you just followed me for that guidebook or you follow me to actually look at my content there. Both ways, you get something that is valuable. I don't want to say goodbye, but I have to. But it's a temporary goodbye because I'll be seeing you in my next video, right? Right. If you haven't already subscribed because it's for free, you get a ton of information that really helps you for free. And what I demand from you, just little support. That's it. This was Ankita exclusively on YouTube, and now signing off.